I was top of my class at the academy.
Your journey with Disney Animation Studios actually started with Frozen.
Oh, it did.
How did that lead to becoming Judy Hopps?
I've been going into Disney for years. Just please, anything. I've been working for this my whole life. So I felt like I'm being fired from something. I didn't talk about it for a long time because start talking.
One thing I want to add.
The voice of Gary the Snake, Ke Huy Quan.
Oh,
It looks like I'm crazy. If the video camera looks like, what the hell is he doing? This is the toughest job.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jay Steele, and today I'm here with the voice of Judy Hopps, Ginnifer Goodwin, and the voice of Gary the Snake from Zootopia 2, Ke Huy Quan. Thank you both so much for joining me today.
Thank you for being
appreciate
here.
it. Yeah, absolutely loved the movie. It was unbelievable. Jennifer, I want to start with you. Let's go back even before the first Zootopia.
Yes.
Because I saw that your journey with Disney Animation Studios actually started with Frozen.
Oh, it
So,
did.
what was that experience like, and how did that lead to becoming Judy Hopps?
Well, I was clearly destined to not complete the journey with Frozen. And I didn't talk about it for a long time because I don't know. Insecurity. But I had auditioned for it and I got to do the table read. And so I had very high hopes that Frozen was gonna work out for me. And then Frozen did not work out for me. That was definitely meant to be because the person who needed to play it on screen got that job. And soon after that, I was cast as a fairy in one of the Tinkerbell movies. All you need is a little faith, trust, and
Pixie dust?
and that was my first. I had done like little bits and pieces, like teeny tiny appearances and like a SpongeBob.
Can I help you?
Or like something where I like had a few lines. But I had never gotten to dive into animated storytelling in this way. I feel like that came and then Once Upon a Time came because also I've been going into Disney for years. I mean like, just please, anything. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I am a Disney fanatic.
Yes.
I am a nut. I'm a Disneyphile. It's about the movies, it's about the parks, it's all of it. And I love reading about the history of Walt Disney, the person, all of it. And so I think begging works is really the moral of the story. I'm going to talk shows and beg. Given all of that, even so, when I got the call that I was being made the offer on Zootopia 1, which I didn't know existed, I thought that because all of my reps were calling together, I got a message that all of my reps needed to talk to me at once.
Oh, hey!
So I thought like, I'm being fired from something. And I actually thought it was probably gonna be the Tinkerbell movie. And I was literally sitting in Mickey Mouse pajamas and I was pregnant and I just will never forget that moment of having them say, there's this film, you know, a Disney animated feature, and they'd like to know if you'd like to take part. We know that you'll be a bunny cop, but you can't see the script, and we don't really know the story. But like, I was like, yes, I am in. I am in.
The thing I find cool about that story is that every Disney movie goes through an iterative process.
Yes.
From Frozen to the original Zootopia.
Yes.
So you originally were Judy Hopps' sidekick to Nick Wilde, but then your
Yes.
part, I think it all came back around, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So tell me about how that came to be.
Yes, we did a different version of number one. It was it was 100% different
Wow,
movie.
okay.
And about halfway through, I didn't really understand. I mean, that's, even though I know that is part of the history of like the Disney company, like they have always invested real time and resources into it can be better, it can be better, it can be better. And so they started over halfway through our process with number one. And then it turned on its head and we did it again and it is now what it is.
Wow,
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah.
That's how we ended up here too. So Ke, for you, did you have that kind of experience, a little iterative process throughout? Like how was Gary different from your first recording session to your last?
What's really interesting about voice acting is, one, you don't get to read the script, you don't get to interact with your fellow actors, but also the story is in constant, it's very fluid. In the beginning, what Gary was at the gala for, we aren't the bad guys. It was different. They are.
Yeah.
And it would turn out to be. This journal holds the secret that will prove it. You know, he's the first reptile in Zootopia, but they made a big change, which was when he showed up and he was being chased by Judy Hopps, and when she breaks into the room, the first line was like, "Oh my God, you're so fast!" Like he was a big fan of Judy Hopps.
Oh,
that's
interesting.
right.
He
Okay.
was a huge fan. They test screened it with all the animes. They go, something just feels off. Like, why does Judy Hopps have to help this character who she knows nothing about?
Yes.
And then it was like they went through this process and they realized, what if he was very vulnerable, he was very scared, and he comes off as like this really gentle and friendly character. It made total sense why you would go on this journey.
And by the way, I finally saw when in the screening, because we've seen it several times, so I'm noticing new things every
Yeah.
time. But I realized last night that the moment we realized she's investing is when her ears go down.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, look for that next time.
I love that subtle acting choice, and that was on the part of the animator. So I'm curious if you
Yeah,
guys.
we don't have anything to do with that.
You guys are known for being on camera, obviously.
Oh, hey guys.
So what's it like? I don't know. From your perspective, is it like giving up half the role to someone else? You don't know what's gonna come next.
I mean, it's not even someone else. It's like 700 people.
Literally, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the first part of it with your voice.
Yeah.
But is it freeing? Is it
Yes.
weird? Is it? What's the
Oh,
process like for that?
if I could only do this forever, I would.
Oh, yeah?
Honestly, forever.
Sweet,
I was
yeah.
so right to beg my way into this family.
Excellent.
Because I find it to be the most creatively fulfilling. I feel like when I'm on a live action set, I spend an entire project hoping for one moment of it feeling real, of it feeling alive, like something's really happening. I feel that like every time I'm in the booth because you've got 400 opportunities to do the same moment over and over again.
Boom! 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 200 tickets before noon.
And you are not limited by anything, a set, or like even another actor.
You're not like
There's
them.
a them now.
You know what I mean.
It's just like get there, get there, get there. Find like the authenticity in this moment. What does that feel like? How do I express it using only my voice?
I'm not sure if you remember me, Officer Hopps.
So it's like being in a sandbox. And our scene partner is always our writer-director, Jared Bush, and he's an amazing scene partner. Because also, as I feel like I'm being ridiculous and embarrassing myself and making crazy sounds, he'll be like, do that, keep going. Like, all right, we're gonna follow this with the writing. We're gonna, like it's always something organic that's
And he
happening.
writes on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, voice acting is challenging, it's interesting, and it's extremely rewarding when you see the movie at the end and you go, oh, like I feel that just through the voice. I feel that emotion.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
That's awesome. And to wrap up, I want to end how you guys end with a vocal session with, I want to know about efforts. Can you explain what those are? Because the film is action-packed. There's a lot of falling and hitting and punching. So how do those work, and what was your experience with that?
I mean, that's so exhausting.
I'm sure.
That part, I feel like I have to be like, okay, we're going in, we're doing efforts.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't even know what the noise is anymore.
And I actually listen for efforts now when I'm watching movies because like the breath work matters and the grunts, just the little acknowledgement, like a could be like the only noise that your character makes in an entire scene, and it's gotta like speak volumes, as it were. But I get physically really worn out because of you really want it to sound like you're doing the things that on a live action set, well, you do your own stunts. I don't do my own stunts, so I'm not used to even having to, like someone else is usually doing all that work, so it's really hard for me.
You know, it's to me, it's quite comical because it's like shadow boxing.
Yes.
You know, it's very action-packed in this movie and a lot of fights. So it's like Jared Bush is saying, okay, we need grunts and effort sounds. And it's me like throwing punches as if I'm fighting someone. I'm doing like kicks and punches and all of that stuff. It looks like I'm crazy. And the video camera looks like, what the hell is he doing? But it's very physically demanding. Like voice acting is physically demanding.
Yeah.
Like I sweat at the end of every
Oh my
session.
gosh, yes.
And even Ginny has this great story about, you know, this handlebar that we have in the recording booth, which is literally bolted down into the cement where you can grab onto.
Oh, wow, okay.
And pull
Use
yourself
it.
and use it and,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
struggle with it. But what is that handlebar made out of?
It's a lightsaber.
Really?
It was built for Star Wars, and then
wow.
and I don't know if they ever moved it or if it lives there, but I've always said like I must please let me play on the lightsaber efforts bar board because it just makes me so happy that it is legit made to be the lightsaber handle because they used it in the Star Wars movies so that the actors could do all of their
Oh, wow, okay.
yeah.
Da-da-da.
It all comes back around for Disney. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.